So concept number 2 is about rational exponents, which means exponents with fractions in them, okay? So our objective for this lesson is I can evaluate and simplify expressions containing rational exponents. Okay. So I can simplify and evaluate, or evaluate and simplify expressions containing rational exponents. Pretty simple. So the first thing you need to understand about rational exponents is they can be rewritten as a radical. So radical is like a square root thing, okay? Square root, cubed root, things like that, okay? So expressions with rational exponents can be rewritten as radicals using the following rules. If you have some number raised to a fraction with a 1 in the numerator and a number in the denominator, you rewrite it like this. With an n, this is called the index, okay? So I want you to circle this. It's called the index. So the number in the denominator always goes in the index, okay? So we'll write that down. Denominator always in index, okay? Which is the little number up here in the radical sign. So if I have a number raised to a fraction with not 1 in the numerator, but another number, so you're still going to have n goes in the index like this, and you're just going to have that number raised to that power on the inside. So this is your numerator, goes on the inside, denominator goes in the index. Okay, so let's practice rewriting or converting between exponential and radical form. Okay, so write each expression in radical form. Simplify if you need. We're not going to simplify. We're just going to practice rewriting exponential and log in radical form. Sorry. So I'm going to do all the odds. Okay. So x to the 1/4. Well, according to this rule right here, 4 goes in the index just like this, and it's just x on the inside. Okay. So that's it. That's all you have to do. So let's do this one. 24 to the 1/3. That just means 3 goes in the index and 24 goes on the inside. All right? Pretty easy stuff. What about this one? Number 5. We have k, we have a radical. Which number goes right here? 2. What number goes on the inside? 7. But here's a hint. Look over here. When the denominator is 2, there's no need to write the index. Okay, and what that means is for this one, you don't need a 2 there, because we already know when I have something that looks like that, I know that this is the square root. I know I want to find the number that multiplies itself twice to get to this number. So when the number is 2 down here, you don't need to write it up here. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's do number 7. I know I'm going to have a radical. What number goes here? If you thought 4 or said 4, you're correct. And then this one goes on the inside. Okay? You don't need to distribute that. That's fine. This is as simplified as we want. Okay? And what about this one here? There's a 2, so I know I don't need an index, but which part of this goes on the inside of that radical? Not all of it does. If you thought 12w goes on the inside, you're right. Because this 7 is outside of the parentheses, so this radical or this fraction exponent is not affecting 7, so that goes on the outside. Okay? So that's how you can convert between exponential and radical. In the next video, we're going to go backwards. Okay?